Hello there YouTube, I am Galar874, your coach of the Calgary Flamethrowers. I have a very exciting video for you today. This is CGT Week 8, and this is getting very exciting, this run here. We are battling Jack and his Vancouver Titangs. This is a nice classic rivalry between us as we have fought numerous times at this point, and it is also a UPA finals match. But Jack, please go support him. His link is in the description below. One of the nicest guys I know and one of my closest friends in the community. He has helped me out so much within the past 2 years at this point, and he's done a really good job at running leagues and, accepting me into his leagues. I'm admin in both of them. Just very nice guy, and for giving me opportunities, so I can't thank him enough. But yeah, his link is down there, as well as my Twitter and the CGT Discord, so I highly recommend you go check those out. This is a big game because we have to win both games in order to make playoffs. There is a very, very small chance we can win one and lose one, but that would make us be 4-5. And we are currently 3-4. We have taken 3 L's in a row. It's not looking too hot, but hopefully we can try and turn this around. I'm trying to keep a nice, happy face because this is a hard league. Everyone here is really good, and including my opponent today, this is not going to be an easy battle. One more thing I want to mention is that I didn't do a team builder last week. For weeks 4 and 5, I had a really hectic college schedule. Then it died down for a bit, and then I had midterms. So that's simply why that happened. I am promising you now, as I'm recording this game and next week's game, which is the final week, will have team builders. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. We do have things going for us though. A, our track record against Jack is actually pretty good, and B, our matchup is pretty decent as well. So let's just dive straight into it by looking at his team as always. It is Mew, Urshifu Rapid Strike, Volcarona, Ferrothorn, Noivern, Galarian Weezing, Rhyperior, Vanillix, Electivire, and Greedent. Of course there's a Greedent. Why wouldn't there be? I mentioned on Twitter, quick shoutouts to Prep City. I have not been the most motivated to do my battles and prepping as much recently, as I know Jack hasn't either because we're both pretty burnt out. We're both taking it very easy after this league ends, I'm pretty sure, so I'm kind of glad. We're on very similar wavelengths, and Prep City has helped me gain the confidence and the motivation to actually do my builds, so huge shoutouts to everybody who helps out there. Bad things about this matchup I'll talk about first. Mew, Urshifu, Volk. Those 3 mons are very scary. I generally don't play well against Mew, and considering he's brought a wide variety of sets, it makes it even harder to prep for. Volk and Urshifu as a combo is really hard for my defense to handle. The way you deal with late game cleaners and late game mons is that you either have 1 mon dedicated to deal with that, or 2, or you kind of put a move or an item or something on every mon on your team to make sure they can't do something. And I did the latter for Volcarona. Besides Rotom Heat, every mon on my team has some way to deal with Volk, some greater than others. But it does make it hard because, for example, I don't want to use my Swampert to deal with Volk because I needed to switch into Urshifu because it's my only switch in. I could stop it from Quiver Dancing effectively by flip turning and doing 70%, but they could have Giga Drain. So do I risk them Giga Draining or do I risk them Quiver Dancing? That type of game is kind of hard in this matchup here. I prepped super heavy for Volk, so hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. And Urshifu, kind of a similar way. It's not really setting up, it's more just kind of breaking though, so hopefully I can deal with it early on. Finally, my particular build is a little weak to the Noivern. My team as a whole isn't as much, but he has been drafting that quite a bit recently, so I wouldn't be shocked if he brings it here. Luckily, besides those 4 mons, his other 6 are annoying, but nothing that I can't handle. I have good switch-ins to everything else. Offensively, I deal with most of them pretty well, and it's not going to be too hard of a time, to be honest. But looking at my game plan, it's to kind of get up rocks and use Latios as a breaker. I've been kind of using Latios as a cleaner throughout the season, so hopefully this breaking role will be a little bit different. And then I can clean up with Rabombi and Corviknight, which I'll explain in a sec. Hopefully, Rabombi just depends on how well or how late he plays the Volk into the game. Because when Volk's chipped, and Ferrothorn should be chipped by late game, Rabombi goes crazy. So that's that, and again, I have to make sure that that Volk can never set up and beat me. Same with Mew, because he can bring some setup Mew sets that mess me up. But that's the game plan. What I am bringing consists of Latios, Rotom Heat, Swampert, Rabombi, Corviknight, and Snorlax. First is our breaker, Latios, and the reason this is my breaker is simply because Psychic Spam goes crazy in this game. He's got no good neutral ground to if I'm clicking Psychic. If Ferrothorn comes in, I just click Mystical Fire the next turn. And again, that's where this Latios really shines. I do have Draco just because I felt like the power was necessary, so I do have to watch out with clicking that because he can kind of dance around my special attack drops. But the Soldew is really helpful just because of the dual stab here. I have Roost because Urshifu Rapid Strike is quite annoying, and although I don't expect Latios to make it to endgame, if it does, then it makes my life dealing with Urshifu a lot easier if that's the case here. But this is meant to break. Again, hopefully I can get in a position to where I can Psychic, like maybe come in on Urshifu, Weezing, maybe even a chip down Rhyperior, stuff like that. And I think it's going to have a really nice and fun time cleaning and breaking through this team. The less resistance he has, like if Weezing doesn't come, just the easier it makes my time. So that is Latios' role, just to break. Next is Rotom Heat. This is very Spadef with Boots, Volt Switch, Overheat, T-Wave, and Pain Split. I am slowly but surely figuring out how strong Thunder Wave is as a move. Not for the paralysis, but more for the speed drop. Very, very good utility and crucial in this game, because without it, I can't really deal with Volk with this Mon. I really don't think he's going to be running Safeguard. I don't think he can afford it on Volk, so I thought Thunder Wave was fine. Dual Stab runs through this team for the most part, except for the Rhyperior, which I kind of expect to come, so that could be a little bit of an issue. I know Fire Spam has been an issue for his team as a whole throughout the season, so I'm taking that with a little bit of a heads-up advantage for being in his front office. That's something he doesn't like, so hopefully I can spam some Overheat in this game. But this is mainly here to be around late game for Volk. If Rhyperior doesn't come, I have a really easy time pivoting around this team with Rotom. So there's some multi-purpose use with this Mon here. Third is Swampert. This is max HP, basically max defense. Rocks, Dual Stab, Roar. Pretty typical set I've been running. Roar is to make sure Mew cannot Cosmic Power early on in the game, because I can handle it if it isn't too boosted. Rocks are really good. I know Jack tends not to bring hazard removal, so I kind of want to take advantage of that as well. Flip Turn is really good momentum, and Earthquake just to have it. Can't touch Noivern, which is a little bit annoying, but Earthquake damage for Urshifu was, I think, kind of nice, as well as the Greedent, actually, because it's my Greedent switch in. I don't expect it to come, but it's Jack, so I'm not going to be shocked if it does come in the end. Fourth Mon is our Rabombi. This is a Rabombi here, and it's Dual Stab, Psychic, Stun Spore. I almost ran Quiver Dance. This was the final thing I put on the team, at least the final Mon I completed. Dual Stab is incredible in this game. You take out Volk and take out Pharaoh, this team folds to the 3 attacks that Rabombi has, which is really nice. I thought about Quiver because I could set up on stuff like the Vanillix. The Weezing, surprisingly, I can set up on if it's not too offensive. The Noivern, maybe, potentially. And stuff like 4 switches, mainly. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized a lot of the Mons and a lot of sets that I could set up on probably aren't coming. Plus, even at +1, I'm not doing anything to Volcarona. So I thought that wasn't really going to be worth it. The same thing goes for Ferrothorn. However, as I mentioned, I think Ferrothorn's going to be chipped by the time we get to endgame, so I wasn't as concerned about that. I put Stun Sport in the end just because Paralysis is very nice in this game, not just for Volk, but stuff like the Noivern, because that speed tier is annoying for my team, and the Mew as well. But I think this mon's going to have a lot of promise in this game. Next, we have Choice Scarf Corv. We are 3-4. We need to win our next 2 games. We need to get a little bit creative, and this is the way I'm going to do it. Dual Stab U-Turn Roost with Adamant Nature outspeeds everything except for Noivern and other Scarfers. His only potential actually scary Scarfer in this game is Urshifu, and while that is annoying, it doesn't hit nearly as hard, and my team can handle that a lot better than a boosting item. So I thought this would be worth it. Urshifu and Volk are weak to flying. Rhyperior, Vanillix, and Weezing are all weak to steel, so that right there, Dual Stab's amazing. U-turn pivoting makes it to where I can get momentum on a Mew switch in or something like that. And Roost is just to stay healthy. Once again, I wish this Mon got Whirlwind or Roar, because then I just throw that on here instead. Or even like Switcheroo or something would have been nice. But it gets none of those, so this set will have to do. The defensive utility in Corv wasn't that great here, just because a lot of his team gets fire coverage. So I thought this was going to be better in the end. Finally, we have Snorlax. This is a pretty offensive Snorlax with a little bit of defense and Choppleberry, with 4 attacks that were the best coverage here. Darkest Lariat is to hit the Mew if it's setting up like Cosmic Powers, Rock Slide for the Volk, and Fire Punch for the Ferrothorn. This is very whole Philly. The reason I have Choppleberry over like Leftovers or AV is because I see a scenario in my head where I switch in Snorlax on Noivern, they U-turn and go into Urshifu. And if it's like Bandit Urshifu, I don't have a switch in. So I thought I could sack Snorlax early to basically trade for Urshifu. I personally think that would be worth it just because that Mon is a really good breaker against my team. So the rest of my walls have no problem dealing with the rest of his squad. If not, I Fire Punch to chip down the Ferrothorn, because once that thing's chipped, that does open up some things. Rock Slide for Volk again, and Double Edge was the best neutral ground here. It's also a secondary way to deal with Vanillix if that is going to be a late game Scarfer. So I thought that was worth. And that's going to wrap it up for this team builder. I'm trying to make it short, though I think it was a little bit long. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This is our season. If we lose, we're out basically, and we're going to be negative. I really hope we can win this game. I'm feeling decent about this build, so hopefully we can break through. Thank you guys for watching this team builder, and we're going to head into the battle. Alright, here we are in the game. Good luck, have fun to Jack. There's no Volcarona on my screen, and I'm very sad I didn't bring Quiver Dance Ravambi, because that would have kind of just won here. No Rhyperior either, and okay, that was it. Electivire Vanillix too. Okay, he had a team of 10 Mons, so you know only 4 can't come. I would like to preface this as I always do with every battle. I preface with something. It gorged the cheese steak down my throat, and I'm pretty sure Jack just ate a whole bunch too. So we're both pretty stuffed right now. And if you guys know Pokemon, eating a lot right before a battle tends to not go too hot. So hopefully, you know, I feel fine throughout this battle. My dog, of course, is making noises in the background. I've been told that you can't hear that, but just in case you can, I'm sorry. In terms of lead, it's Swampert or Latios every time here. Latios is really good, actually. What's Swampert here for? Kind of, it's decent against Greedent. Let's start with Latios. I want to try and get some damage off as much as I can. The Greedent there actually is a little bit annoying. I'm really shocked he brought Greedent Ferrothorn with the Conch, and yeah, well actually he brought Weezing, so I guess it makes sense. Good luck, have fun to Jack. This is a really big battle. Whoever loses this is officially out of the race, and I have not been playing hot at all, so wouldn't be shocked if it's me. But hopefully we can win this game anyway. Greedent's going to be interesting. I didn't prep too much for it. I know he loves it, but I still didn't, you know, I didn't put blood, sweat, and tears into it, as there it is. Damn it. That's fine. Latios against the Greedent. I'm going to attack this thing. Latios' health is decent in this game, but it's not like, you know, crucial. I think I just Psychic here. Yeah. Because a Psychic into Draco should kill this, because I am Soldu. A big chunker. Yeah, a Psychic into a Draco will kill. This is Super Fang. That is completely okay with me. As I'm going to fire that off now. I could Roost. Part of me wants to Roost. And I think I'm... what does Greedent get? It gets like Body Slam and stuff. Let me Roost. I don't see what this thing's gonna do to me besides, like, you know, Super Fang again. They withdraw. If they go out into something like the Ferrothorn, that's why I wanted to do this play. Good. This is a good scenario to be in. Mystical Fire doesn't kill this. Knockoff does half to me. Losing my Soldu is annoying, but it's not really the end of the world, so I'm going to Mystical Fire this. Chipping this down means Rabombi can go crazy in the end game here. Rabombi looks extremely good if I can chip this, because Volk didn't come. So we'll do that. Nox annoying. They withdraw again. They could go out on the Noivern here. They go back out on the Chunk. That's smart because they get their berry this way. Honestly, I might just stay in still anyway and just attack it. Special attack drops, that doesn't matter. There's the berry. He's gonna have Cheek Pouch too. That's, you know, Greedent things, right? This thing can, like, crunch, but I don't really see what it does to me. So I'm just gonna Psychic again. And just get my damage off. Latios is meant to break in this game, so that's the goal here. So, yeah. That double doesn't shock me, I just wasn't expecting Greedent. So that might be a 2-shot. I think that is a 2-shot. This will hurt a little bit. It does basically the same amount as Super Fang. I don't see a point in roosting, so I'm just going to Psychic again, because he can just spam attacks here. I wouldn't be shocked if he sacked the Greedent at this point. He could keep it too, who knows. But getting rid of this would be really nice early on. This thing's already chipped down quite a bit too, so Rabombi can actually kind of beat this as well. He doesn't have a Psychic switch in. Well, Mew is, but I don't consider Mew like the greatest because I can Draco the following turn. Ferrothorn, yeah, I can switch in, sure. But I do have Mystical Fire. And we'll see what's up. Best case, he just hacks this, as this should die to the Psychic here. It does, awesome. So Greedent dies. We get the first kill, which is pretty cool. That makes the Swampert a little bit less useful. Actually, that's amazing because they go into this. I can use this. They're gonna see him Soldu. I mean, it's fine at this point. I don't really care. Because they didn't bring the whatever the name of the mon is, I have no issue just going into Lax. Or I could go into Rotom. I think Rotom's pretty decent in this game, so let's actually go out into Lax. I thought there was a dog at my door, but there isn't. The only thing I'm scared with Lax is, like, I'm scared of, like, late game Cosmic Power Mew, and Darkest Lariat Lax is my best way to handle that. If I lose this, it's not like my only way, but it is a way. So if I lose this, Mew becomes annoying. I have Chople. If Urshifu comes out, there's a really high chance I'm just going to stay in and attack it. Let's look. Oh, there is a dog in my door. They're going to go into the Urshi, yep. The thing is, -1. Double Edge doesn't kill you at -1. Swampert is really only here for this. So what I'm actually going to do, I know I have the Choppel, but I'm actually going to go out into this mon here. Yeah, because Snorlax is, I think, more important than Swampert in this game. And I could still even make this play a little bit later, too. So we'll see. But this is we're off to a good start. Corviknight late game looks pretty good here. Rabombi again. Even Lottie. Because Lottie just clicks buttons against this team. And I can get it in for free against this thing. If they U-turn, I'll be a little bit annoyed here. But we'll see. They do U-turn, so I could have just stayed in. That thing, that does 205 to 123 with a crit. Ugh. Rapid Strike. 123 I'm down to. Swampert. That is 40%. That. Oh, that's banded. Even with a crit, that's banded. Okay. Or was it? Oh man, I hope it is. I'm pretty sure it is. They go into this, I don't really care. Actually, my switch into this isn't amazing, so maybe that is kind of not good. It's Rotom. And I think Rotom's the play. Yeah, because they don't have a Volt Switch in. They don't really have a great Overheat switch in either. So we'll see. They're going to Leech Seed. Yeah, that's what I thought. My team was super weak to Leech Seed because Vileplume doesn't beat Pharaoh, so this was a very fair play. I'm going to Overheat or Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave really isn't that bad here. Yeah, we'll Thunder Wave this. I want them to switch out. I kind of hope they do. If they go into like Noivern, that's great. If they stay in, which I doubt, but there's a really small chance he could, then that's okay. He doesn't. So hopefully he goes to Noivern. That's not Noivern. That is the Mew. Okay, that's fine too. As we hit this, awesome. I don't think I had any other status on my team, so I just had paralysis. So getting this thing paralyzed is really nice. I'm gonna Volt Switch and go into, I think, Snorlax. We'll see. I think Snorlax is the play. Yeah. Because I had Darkest Lariat. Future Sight, that's fine. Okay, that's actually completely okay. And I think I'm just going to hit this thing with my attack here. Yeah, we'll do that. Seeing their Future Sight means they're probably not causing power, so good stuff. Also means that I could have brought Quiver and just kind of won on the spot here. I need to chip down Ferrothorn. That's my #1 priority, is chipping that thing down. Because then Corviknight can win, Rabombi can win. Latios can do that for me. He goes into this thing, okay. Do I sacrifice health on Snorlax to get the Fire Punch off? I think that could be worth it. Iron Barbs, are they Helmet? They're leftovers, okay. Snorlax, Ferrothorn. I do around, I do a lot to this. If I lose Snorlax, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I think please let me hit this thing. That'd be so great. They do, nice. This won't kill, but it'll do so much damage. Yeah, that was worth. That was so worth it, because now Rabombi can they knock off even better. That does a lot of damage. That was a crit as well. Okay. Oh, it took Future Sight too. Okay. I do live. I don't have a non-contact move, which kind of sucks. I think I'm just going to Fire Punch again. Maybe try and get this kill. Yeah. So I do. Snorlax isn't really healthy anymore, but that's fine. They are gonna save it. They're gonna go into the Wheezing. That's fine. We'll see if this is whatever helmet. It is not. I kind of want to save this because I have really good switch-ins to this. I say that as I kind of don't actually. They're gas too, I just saw. So Swampert's pretty good against it. Maybe sacking this actually isn't that bad. Because then I get the Mon in for free actually. You know what? Yeah, let's just sack this. Let's double edge. T-spikes could be annoying, but they fire blast. I might live this. I don't. Okay, I was thick fat, so that's why. So I die. Latios can come in now. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't see an issue in doing that. And I fire off the freest psychic in the world here. Because Mew took that chip, Psychic and the Draco will always kill that. If this thing is Pyappa, that's, you know, good bring on his part, as it is, okay? That kind of sucks. Because this probably won't kill. Just barely. And they will strange. They play rough and they're gonna miss. This is just like Fire Blast. Oh my god. Message him that. I feel so bad. Mystical Fire kills this. Is there a reason for me to click any other button? I think Psychic's just fine. That sucks. Because in our finals game in UPA, he missed a Fire Blast that definitely could have affected the game. And this did affect the game because this would have killed my Latios. So, I feel so bad. Well, I mean, we're going to take those, though. Our season's on the line, so we can get anything. He has crit me, I think, twice in this game so far, so... But I think this one did kind of matter a bit more, as Weezing's going to die. Weezing's dead. With Snorlax gone, my Noivern Twitchin isn't amazing. As I assume that's what he goes out into. I don't think he has another play, actually. And honestly, I think Latios can clean up this game. Yeah, I think Latios actually is a better cleaner. What's Rotom doing? Not too much. It's pivoting around, so it's a good pivot into this. So I'm going to go into the Rotom. As I still have this one thing here. He can definitely U-turn into Urshi and get a kill. At that point, I go into Swampert, I think, and just sack that off. They Draco. This shouldn't kill me. Let's see. No, not even close. Nice. Part of me wants to go into Rabombi. Let's see Rabombi calc real quick. Noivern. You don't Hurricane here, right? You're -2. Hurricane doesn't even kill, so I'm gonna go into Rabombi. I doubt, again, I really doubt he does that play. We'll see. Again, I will live it anyway. They U-turn, that's fine, because I think I kill Pharaoh from this range. Maybe not. 23 to 27 to max HP, max with def. Mew, I'm just gonna say an attack, or Shifu I kill, and Noivern I kill. But I mean, it's tough because if they bring in Pharaoh and they don't die and I die, then the Noivern becomes a like ginormous threat to my team. So maybe that's not worth it. I'm not sure. They go into this. So they weren't protective pads, I see. See, this is where that crit sucks, because I don't know. Choice Scarf, let me look. A crit U-turn brought me down to 123. Okay. Swampert. That did 40%. There's no chance that Assault Vest. I am taking my time on this play, but I want to make sure I get it right. I think I can just go Swampert. Yeah, let's go Swampert. And the reason I'm doing this is because if it's not Scarf, it's like Assault Vest or something. No, it's Bandit. We just talked about this. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, the Aqua Jet. Okay, well, maybe not then. Okay, actually, you know what? I made the right play there because that happened. Either Flip Turn or Rocks. I think Flip Turn's better. Yeah, we'll just do that. They withdraw, because if they go into Noivern, then I get Rabombi. They go out into Pharaoh. That was smart, but this still actually isn't that bad. That does nothing. Obviously, I keep Swampert around. I'm going to go into, I think, Lottie. Yeah. And Mystical Fire. Or I could Roost. Ferrothorn. Again, if I get rid of this, Rabombi just wins. So let's Mystical Fire this. Yeah, okay. As long as I don't play this too dumb. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes hard Noivern here. I feel like he kind of has to. Urshi's not really a play here. Yeah, they go, yeah, see, like, that wasn't too shocking. But, you know, that's fine. I will get some chip on this, which is really nice. I'm not at full health, so I can't really stay in on this. Noivern. Yeah, if I was at full, I would stay in 100% here. Rotom is still a decent pivot. No, because no, let's go Rotom. Because I don't care if Rotom goes down, I get Rabombi for free, and that guarantees me a kill. So we'll do that. And yeah, they U-turn. They're doing all in their power to make sure I cannot get this something in for free here. Let's see. They go into Mew. Okay, that's fine. I can Paint Split on this. If Ferrothorn comes in, that's not a big deal. We'll see how much health this will get. This will get me back a decent chunk of health. Yep, their Future Sight, that's fine. I think I do have to switch into Corv at some point. But I think Volt Switch is just a fine play here. So we'll do that. And I think I'll go Corv. Corv's health isn't crazy important either. So yeah, this is fine. Volt Switch. This guaranteed dies to Rabombi now too, which is nice. And I just go into, I think, Corv. And I'll U-turn out. Hopefully don't click like a fire move or something, that would suck. Roost, that's fine. And I think I'll U-turn into the Lottie. So I can take the Future Sight with that Mon. They're gonna not CM Scarf, which is really nice. They go into this, that's fine. I still go Lottie here, actually. Yeah. Almost kills it. They might tell I'm offensive, I'm not sure by that. So yeah, this is the play we'll make. This is again where that crit kind of, that miss kind of matters, because Lottie would be dead already, so I wouldn't have a switch into Future Sight. Obviously, I'm gonna take this fine, but you know, I think I can just Draco for free here. It should kill this, right? Like max Bedef, whatever. It does 23 min. Yeah, this will kill. So we'll go for Draco. He stays in, so I could have missed Skullfire at that. Whatever. This will die. So, yeah. Dead. So that means what's its face? Mew gets in for free. If he brings in Noivern, then it doesn't matter because I wouldn't have stayed in anyway. So that would have been fine. Urshifu wouldn't. What's this? Mew? Yeah, Mew. Do I have another? I might have a Future Sight switch in. We'll see. We can go either Corv or Rotom here. I think Corv is fine. Actually, let's go Rotom this time. Let's go Rotom. Corv looks a little more important. And because I'm -2, I don't want to, stay in and give this thing free turns. So, yeah. Future Sight, Roost. What else do they got? Future Sight again, that's fine with me. I'm going to Volt Switch, or I might overheat this time and then Volt Switch. This thing is going to be a little bit annoying to kill. Let's Volt Switch. And I can go into Corv. Or Lottie. Lottie might kill this from here. Mew, Utility. Maybe not. Let's go Corv. I think that's a better play, yeah. Aqua Jet Bandit could be a little bit scary in game, but as long as I keep Corv and Rabombi semi-healthy, it's fine. They Volt Switch. Okay, yikes. So they're Volt Switch, Future Sight, Roost. What if they go Urshifu right now? Like, right now they just go Urshifu. You know how happy I'd be? Oh my god, they do. This thing should not kill me, right? I would love to claim this off of you, dude, so I'm gonna Brave Bird. Oh my gosh, please. I will lose Corv in the let's go. I'm gonna lose Corv in this process, I think, but if I'm gonna take Urshifu with me. They're gonna see I'm Scarf. Let's go. I'm really happy that just happened. Looks like that might get thumbnail. I take Future Sight here, right? Yep. I die, so Corv is going to die, but Urshifu is gone. Meaning Swampert is a more likely of a sack. I can go Rabombi here and just win. So we're gonna do that. They go to Noivern. I might scout this. I might scout to see if this thing is choiced. Frisk. They say on Boots. Whatever. Let me scout real quick. Do I go Swampert or Rotom? I think I could just go Swampert. Yeah. So Rotom doesn't have to take the hit. This is just to see. I know Moonblast should probably kill this, but I want to see if they're, again, they Flamethrower. This will probably two-shot me from the range I'm at. Maybe not. They have to switch up moves. I put up rocks. Because if they're Choice Scarf, then, which they're not. Okay, so yeah, I just go into Rabombi now. Noivern. 97 min. If they're max HP, I do 81 min. And they're at -2, so yeah. Alright, I just wanted to make sure. So that should win me the game there. So this will keep our playoff hopes alive. Hopefully my commentary was pretty good throughout this game. I haven't had the greatest commentary as of recently. Last week's battle was really long, and the more longer it drew out, I was just so exhausted. So I'm just kind of mumbling my words and stuff. They're going to save this. Go into the Mew here. I feel like Moonblast and the Bug Buzz will kill this. If I don't see a world where they're Tanga Berry. 2 Moonblast even kills this, so I'm going to just click it again. And that'll wrap it up. So after an unfortunate 3 losses we took in a row, we're going to be able to beat Jack here. What's the diff? I think it's like 3-0, which is pretty decent. Our diff is kind of okay to begin with. It's just our record. But it's always a really fun time facing Jack. I love facing him. The nicknames this week, I might have mentioned it in the Teambuilder if I even recorded one. I know last week I didn't put up. I'm probably not going to put a Teambuilder up for last week. But these are Ice9 Kills nicknames, as they just dropped an album the day this battle is being done. And I know Jack's a fan of them, so I thought, oh hey, I like them, he likes them, let's make nicknames, right? So, GG to Jack, we're going to win 3-0 and keep our playoff hopes alive. Hopefully, we're going back up to 500. We're 4-4. We have one game left, and it is against Matt O'Shea next week. And his team is very scary, and he is doing very well. Regardless of what happens next week, I'm pretty happy with how the season has gone for the most part. I don't really feel bad about the way I've been playing these games, except for a few small plays. But hopefully next week we can win and lock our playoff spot. But again, GG to Jack. Make sure to go check out his channel. One of my favorite people in the whole community. Just genuinely the nicest guy ever. So please go check him out. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next battle.